So allegedly, this is when reporters really start looking into him. And one day, also allegedly, some of them show up to his house to see if they can get a statement from him about some of the bad press he's been getting. You know, that big-ass house that he owns? But when they get there, supposedly, they notice that there's a foreclosure notice on his door. And they see this and they're like, what the hell is going on? Is the Bling Bishop actually broke? Apparently, yes. He had been spending all this money on his lifestyle, and at some point he starts running into money problems. Like he's failing to make payments on those luxury cars that he got, he gets sued a couple of times over failing to make loan repayments, and so it seems like Lamore needs money real bad, and he starts getting pushy about getting it. And one day, he tries to target this guy, Brandon. And Brandon owns a local auto body repair shop. And I have no idea how these two guys know each other, but at some point, Lamore tries to get $5,000 from him. And he threatens to use force if he doesn't get it. So I guess he's like, I'll kick your ass if you don't give me $5,000. And if that isn't bad enough, then he tries to get Brandon to lend him $500,000. And in exchange, he promises to give him access to New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Told you that guy was shady. But Brandon is like, F all this, and he turns on him and he starts cooperating with the FBI. And the FBI sets up a whole sting operation and they get Brandon to wear a wire and meet up with Lamore. And so he meets up with Lamore. And Lamore swears to him that he has connections with Mayor Eric Adams and whatever business scam he's trying to get him into is gonna make them millionaires. And this whole conversation is recorded for the feds to hear. And eventually, after a long investigation, the feds find him and bam, they arrest him. Here's his mugshot. And he goes to trial and he's found guilty for wire fraud and a bunch of other stuff, and he's sentenced to 9 years in prison. Wow.